Forget all your boring revision strategies because what I'm about to show you today are some insane AI revision hacks for exams that no one would have told you before. Hi, I'm Inaya, a 10th grader who's using AI to prepare smartly for my boards. And this video is part of my series Pre-Boards Prep with AI. So this is the 4th episode. Make sure to go watch all my other videos where I talk about, making a study schedule with AI, learning from my previous exams with AI. And again, the third one was really cool one, which a lot of people loved, which is about my entire study flow, subject by subject breakdown. Like a lot of you loved it. So this video is related to that. This is literally the 4th one, which is revision strategies. After studying, we need to revise. But since we're in the AI era, we got to revise smartly using AI. And today I'm going to show you exactly how. So before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and let's get started with the first revision hack. If you're in 10th grade, I'm sure you've heard it before. Make sure to do your sample papers and your previous year question papers before you attempt any exam, right? Especially the pre-boards and boards. So I'm currently giving my pre-boards. So I have to do some sample papers, but I don't have the time to do it. So what I do, I just collect a bunch of them and ask AI to analyze it for me so that I can take a bunch of things that a lot of things I can grab from it. Let me just show you. So here I've uploaded a bunch of pre-board papers of my school because every school has different pattern for the paper. So I'm like, you are an exam pattern analyst, AI specialized in science class and CBSE. So I'm uploading these many pre-board question papers and extract and categorize every question under its chapter and topic. Like topic wise, for each topic count how many times it has appeared across the papers and the most repeated questions you have to identify, highlight the high mark questions, list keywords or command verb examiners use repeatedly, mark the rarely asked one, and give it in a proper table format. Now look at the response. It's so cool. First, it gave me the chapter-wise frequency and weightage. I don't think this is really needed if you already have the weightage, but again, you can see it from the papers itself, how many times something has occurred, like the frequency and its importance and the marks across all the papers. You can see very high for metals and non-metals, and yeah. And then the next table is all about 12 most repeated high mark questions. Now this is really interesting because, you'll get to know some really cool questions. You just solve them. I think you'll be done. But then, next table is all about danger zone, the topics you would usually get stuck at or, which are tricky. So carbon reactions are usually tricky for children. And then the ray diagrams, the domestic electric circuits. Okay, that one's tricky for me because I got it wrong in my previous exam. But yeah, and I also prompted it like now take the top 20 most repeated science questions and give me each question written in exam language, like how it would appear again, and write a model topper answer. How a topper would attempt it. And look at this, I literally got it. The question and a topper's answer. I mean, obviously you don't need to have the topper's answer from AI. You can go check out other toppers actually giving answer sheets. But this is super cool because you're not having the access to all of that. So yeah, you're getting the most important questions, the best answer type that an examiner in CBSE would see. So yeah, you have a lot of different things. Let's move on to the next one. Picture this, you have your exam tomorrow and it's 5 p.m. in the evening and you'll probably still have some 6 chapters left to revise. I mean, you're like, it's just revision. You can finish it, but you're revising. You're done with the first chapter. You're done with the second chapter. You probably get it done by 12 or whatever it is. But what if you're not able to finish all the chapters by that day? You'll be left out with 1 or 2, right? I mean, that has happened to me before. That has happened to so many children before, I've noticed, especially for SST, I feel like, or maybe even science. So there's a hack for that. No one does this. Let me show you how to have a cure for this. So I asked Gemini, act as an expert 10th grade CBSE math teacher. I did this for a math chapter who has set the board papers for the last 10 years. This is an emergency. My exam is tomorrow. I have 12 other chapters to study and I cannot spend hours on this chapter. Surface areas and volumes. I hate that chapter. Okay, so do not explain everything. Just give me this. I can show you the entire prompt in the comment section down below. If you want it, just comment it down below. I'll give it to you. But yeah, you can pause and read the entire prompt. And look at this. It literally gave me a whole deep dive on that chapter without me having to actually learn it. and it's not even going to take much time, like the must know formulas. If you're familiar with 10th grade maths, I'm sure you know that there are like around 9 to 10 formulas in surface area volumes. But what Gemini is telling me that I just need to learn these 5 important ones. Cool. You don't have to remember all the formulas. Then the guaranteed question types. It has focused on 2 types of guaranteed question types: the combination of solids, which is guaranteed, and melting and recasting types. Then the step-by-step solution to some example questions. I mean, this is so cool. For maths, you can do this. You can do this for science, SSC, anything. Like the chapters that you are missing out on, but you really have to study. I mean, obviously in YouTube, there are a lot of rapid revisions, but you gotta, again, spend time on that. Here, you can personalize it according to you, according to your level. This is much cooler. And no one does this. I'm sure a lot of you know that flashcards are a great way to revise for your exams, but obviously no one's gonna make it. You're gonna use AI for that. And I've seen like a ton of tools that say that you can make flashcards here, you can make flashcards there. Yes, you can, but most of them are either paid or, it's like you have some barrier over there. So there's this tool called NotebookLM. You can check it out. I've mentioned it a lot of times in my videos. It's a really cool study tool for students. What you can do here, you can literally generate flashcards of any chapter. I've uploaded carbon and compounds, the chapter PDF. I've uploaded a YouTube video explaining about it and my class notes. And I asked it to generate flashcards. You just have to click on it. It will generate flashcards for you within just seconds and using all the sources you've provided. You can see it just generated in seconds, and if you click on it, it's like, what is the atomic number on electronic configuration of carbon? It is 6 and 2, 4. Look, that's so simple. And you can literally ask NotebookLM itself to explain the flashcard if you're getting stuck somewhere. And there's this chat box here. You can learn it right away here if you're not able to understand in more details. So you can move on. You can see there are so many details it has provided. And just to tell you guys, this is completely free. And second thing is, it does not go out of your sources. Everything that it's mentioning, the topics, the information, it's all from your sources. You can see a lot of flashcards. There are literally 72 flashcards. If you notice, a lot of AI tools that say that they make a great flashcards, they only generate about 10 or 20 or max 30 to 50, right? Look at this. I didn't even ask anything. I didn't even say anything. In just seconds, it created 72 cards. How cool is that? And you can again generate another set. This is the best part about NotebookLM. I love it. And you can get the explanation as well. So make sure to try it out. This is really good for revision. Let's move on to the next hack. Now, this is my favorite revision hack. So imagine this. You have a bunch of notes to read. You have your chapter, maybe NCRT you have to read, and you also have lectures. Like I watch Prashant Bhaiya videos, so like you probably have 1 hour or 2 hour lectures of him. So whatever it is, you have a bunch of things to go through, right? You have all these sources. So what do? You go to NotebookLM, upload all your sources into one notebook, and ask it to create a video overview from your sources. It's simple. It's basically going to create a video explainer on that. There's like explainer or brief. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose the language it needs to be in. You can pick the style of the visuals that you want it to show in the video, whatever. And then you can even ask AI to focus on certain topics. And you just have to click generate. It's going to take a while, but let me show you the videos that I've already created before. And they are seriously amazing. So you can see it's literally a 10-minute deep dive into that chapter. So in 10 minutes, you cover everything. I'm not even kidding. Like, look at this.
All right, let's talk about carbon and its compounds. I know. It's a reputation for being a tough chapter. But forget all that. We're back.
It literally said that it has a reputation for being a tough chapter. Like, you can relate to this. It's being very like a good teacher, rather than very plain and robotic.
To tear this chapter apart piece by piece and put it back together so it makes perfect sense. I promise to you, by the time we're done here, you're not just going to pass your exam.
You can even adjust the speed of it. Like if you want to convert the entire 10-minute video into a 5-minute video, you can do that by 2x.
Absolutely decent. So what's the game plan? Here's our roadmap to the First, we'll get to know the scholarship, the carbon itself. Then we'll see how it makes sense. Through the program after that, we'll check out benefits or allotrops. Then we'll build a basic backbone of carbons, customize the functional groups, and finally we'll get into the action of key chemical reactions. Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, first up,
So first it showed the entire thing, what it's gonna cover, and then it's starting with it.
carbon atom. You gotta understand, before we can even think about the millions of compounds it makes, we have to get to know the atom itself. I mean, why is this one element the absolute VIP of the periodic table? Let's find out. No, really. Think about it for a second.
Okay, I can't really show you the entire video, but yeah, you can understand how cool it is. And I've done it for individual topics as well. Let me show you this. I think I loved this one. So I generated videos for certain topics that I was finding hard to revise in.
Taking carbon
So it generated an entire video for naming the compounds.
compounds right here with a simple chain of carbon atoms. And why carbon? Well, the simplest skeletons of all.
So it's gonna go through the entire thing, methane, ethane. Okay, I think you're getting the idea because I cannot really show you the entire video. But yeah, I'm sure you got the idea of how cool this feature is in NotebookLM. And this whole tool entirely, it's itself so cool. You gotta go check it out. Also, by now, I'm pretty sure you're already amazed by how cool AI is and how well it helps you in your studies, in your preparation and revision. Let me tell you this, these are not the only hacks I have. I've made a lot of videos on AI hacks and AI methods I use personally for studying for my exams, and they've helped me a lot. It has also helped a lot of my friends and a lot of people. You can check my previous 3 videos of this series to know more, or you can just check out this one video where I mentioned 7 different AI study hacks, and they're completely different to what I've mentioned here. Like, remember this, I don't repeat my AI study hacks in my videos. Like, they're all a bunch of different things. So you have to watch each and every video, trust me, to get to know a lot of different things. But your wish, if you want to get better with AI and enhance your speed of learning and just know more about AI, this channel is definitely the perfect choice for you. Subscribe to my channel. I'm literally your AI bestie. And if you are a student watching me right now and if you benefited from this video, trust me, you're going to be benefiting from all my videos. So make sure to go watch my other videos. I'll see you all there. Bye.